Hey everybody, today I'm going to show you how to install a bypass closet door. Look right behind me here. Let's take a better look. So this is a closet opening that's wrapped with drywall, and we're going to put bypass closet doors in. So normally what you want to do is you want to preset the height. Today we have a height that's predetermined. I'm going to show you how we fixed everything. First thing I did is cut my track to the right length and I put it up here. Now this is normally what the track looks like, but what I want to do is I want to add this other layer underneath there so that I can tack a piece of trim over it and make it look nicer. So we have to go backwards to figure out what our door height needs to be. So according to the instructions, we need our door height plus 1 3/4 inches right here. So our doors come 80 inches and our opening was 81. So we really need 81 plus 1 3/4 inches. So we need 82 3/4 inches. So we didn't have that. So what I did is I just subtracted and I cut the door off. Now what I did is I set my rip guide on my saw and I just cut it off to where I needed. And then I took the filler piece and I inserted it back in here and tacked it with some brads. I'll go ahead and put some spackle on that and paint. After we paint it, everything will look fine. So now we have the right height. So let's go back to the closet. So now I'm installing this board that we're going to mount our trim to, then we'll put our track up. Okay, so again, according to the instructions, we're mounting our wheels 1 1/4 inches off of each end on each door, and we put the screws at the top of the slot completely so that we can get full adjustment. So when you're adjusting these, if you put it halfway, you only get half adjustment. So we want to start with them like that. So I mounted the outside door first, then we'll do the inside door second. Okay, now we adjust it. Take a screwdriver, you can rotate this and pick it up to match the wall, and we tighten it in place. So now we plumb the doors along the wall, and we set our guide in place, and we attach it with 2 screws. Now let's cut a piece of trim for over the top here. We're going to use a piece of base trim turned upside down. Okay, now I think this is going to be a little too wide, so I'm going to rip this down. All right, we'll tack that to our sub piece of wood there with some brads, and that'll make things look a lot nicer. All right, so the last thing to deal with is the base trim wrap. So a lot of times, there's a couple different ways you can do this. A lot of times you'll see these coped. So you can go ahead here and you can actually cope the door to match this profile and then slide it over. I'm actually going to do a different method today. We're going to use a wrap with a little space. So I'm going to go here, then I'm going to wrap this around like that, and then wherever this door closes, because this is the one that closes on this side, I'm going to come back about 1/4 inch and I'm going to make a mark here. So I'm going to cut this short. Then I'll do a small return on the other side. Okay, so then on this side, we'll do the opposite. We got the small return on the front and the larger return on the back side. Okay, that is how you install bypass closet doors. Oh, we didn't talk about the hardware, so I'm going to put 2 knobs on this after it's painted. But if you ever put knobs on, you need to put a bumper on the back so that when the door opens all the way over there, it doesn't hit the knob on that side. So this door in front will hit the knob over there. So if you put a bumper on the back of this door, it keeps that from happening. We'll do that once we get our knobs on.